If I told you a story about love, betrayal, and redemption, would you believe me? Because this is not just any story, it is one that will grip your heart and make you question how far you have gone with love or how far you have dealt with love. So, before I continue with this story, just hit the subscribe button down there so that you not miss my stories any longer. Now, it is the story of David and Ada. Let me believe that you have watched the movie. Maybe after listening to the story, you can try commenting or know whether I got the movie right for you. So, David was a young man full of dreams. He had the charm, the ambition, the drive to make it big in the business world. He wasn't just another struggling entrepreneur or somebody that is trying to earn another living or start earning a living. No. So he had connection and he knew how to make things happen. But despite his promising future, there was one thing that truly made his life complete. That is where Ada comes in the story. Now, furthering the story, Ada was everything David wasn't. Where he chased after wealth and power, she found joy in the simplest things. A school teacher, she spent her days or weeks shaping young minds and pouring love into the lives of her students. She had a heart of gold and a strong sense of right and wrong. And when David met her, he knew she was special. David knew she was very, very special. Their love story wasn't perfect, but it was beautiful. They shared deep conversations, laughter, and dreams. David admired Ada's principles, and Ada believed in David's potential. They were two halves of a whole until everything changed. David's business hit a rough patch. He was on the verge of losing everything he had worked for. And just when he thought there was no way out, Chief Okafor entered the picture. Now, who is Chief Okafor? Chief Okafor was a powerful businessman, the kind of man who could make or break a person's career with a single decision or a single word. He had been a mentor to David, guiding him through the ruthless world of business. But Chief Okafor wasn't a man who did favor for free. There was always a price to pay. One evening, over an expensive bottle of whiskey, Chief Okafor made David an offer. It was a deal that could save his business, put him back on top, and secure his future back. The only problem now is it required David to cross a line Ada had warned him never to cross. David was torn. He knew that Ada would say integrity over everything. But when you are drowning, you don't question the hand that pulls you out. You just grab on. And so, despite the small voice in his head telling him he was making a big mistake, he took the deal. At first, everything seemed perfect. The money started flowing, the wealth, and his business started growing again. But his business growing doesn't mean that he has peace of mind. And David felt unstoppable, but with success came guilt. He started avoiding Ada's question, keeping secrets, and slowly pulling away from the woman he once swore he would never lie to. Ada knew something was wrong. She saw the late night calls, the nervous glances, the way David had changed, and then one day she found out the truth. She hadn't been looking for it, but there it was. Document detailing the shady deal David had made with Chief Okafor. Ada felt her world shatter. The man she loved, the one she had trusted more than anything, had betrayed everything they stood for. The confrontation was explosive. Ada demanded answers from David, but David, blinded by pride and fear, tried to justify his actions/acts. He told her he did it for them, but their future. But Ada wasn't buying it. To her, love built on lies was no love at all. She walked away that night, leaving David alone with his choices. And then, as if karma had been waiting for the perfect moment, everything fell apart. Chief Okafor had set David up. The deal was supposed to secure his future and turned out to be a trap, which David is probably going to fall into. Fraud charges, legal troubles, and public disgrace followed. David went from being a rising star to a cautionary tale overnight. Sitting alone in his empty office, David finally saw the truth. He had traded the most valuable things in his life, which is his integrity, his love, his happiness, for temporary success. And now he had nothing. But the story doesn't end there. Yeah, it doesn't end there. David decided to make things right. He cooperated with the authorities, helped expose Chief Okafor's corruption, and dedicated himself to rebuilding not just his career but himself. He started working with local businesses, teaching young entrepreneurs about ethics and integrity, the very lessons he had ignored. So this will be the end of the story. If you would like the story to continue or the movie review to continue, just hit the subscribe button and write part 2 in the comment section. See you in the next video.